Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and do a only the good stuff reading. So this is basically just looking at the positives and what good things you have to look forward to. If that is something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. That will have all the information that you need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? So let's go ahead and just get right into this. We do have the chakra card that came out, okay? And this does talk about balance and alignment. So I do feel like there's going to be some balance and alignment that's entering your life, particularly after a rough period here. I do feel like there could be opportunities that are coming in because you're more open and available to them. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like something has been kept safe or preserved for you until when you were ready here, okay? So I feel like you've been doing the inner work here. You're feeling better after a dark period, and yeah, you can expect to feel more balanced and more open and available for new beginnings, new opportunities to come into your life. Because sometimes when we're processing something and we're just going through it, we're just like, okay, I'm not interested in anything new, or I don't have time to focus on that right now. Like I'm just not feeling up for it. There was a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration when it comes to something. Your creativity could be boosting here. You could be feeling more inspired overall when it comes to your life. So yeah, it just feels really positive. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into this. We're gonna pull from a few decks, okay? And I did do an all the good stuff for Patreon too. And it was such a positive reading that I felt like doing one for y'all. And I want to see if there's any similarities or if there's differences or whatever. So yeah. So let's see. Only the good stuff. Okay, only the good stuff for Gemini. We have the 4-leaf clover coming out. An extreme turn in fortune. You will get exactly what you go after. Great and good fortune. And then it says you win. Bottom of the deck, we do have the rabbit. Okay. Rabbit talks about too much concern with sexual matters. Well, for some of you guys, there could be connecting with somebody in that special way for some of you. Or this is just translating as feeling more desired, feeling more recognition, feeling like people are really appreciating you. You could be getting a lot of compliments. Your energy is just open, so people are interested. They're really drawn into you. For some of you, this rabbit could also talk about abundance, because rabbits, I do feel like there's that multiplying energy. So things could definitely be increasing here in your life. It does feel like whatever you're going after, though, Gemini, you're going to get it. And that's the good news here, right? So only the good stuff for Gemini. Can we get something else out here? Only the good stuff for Gemini. I forgot to mention it, but like I had told Patreon, if there's any not so great cards that come out, we're going to put a positive spin on them, because this is only the good stuff. So we have the bow. You are highly thought of. Yeah, this is recognition. It says someone admires you from a distance, and then making a name for yourself. Yeah, some of you, whatever you're working on or whatever you're putting energy into, it's going to massively pay off. Now, not everybody is going to be known on a public stage or anything like that, but you could just be doing very well in whatever you are doing, okay? So whatever you're putting effort into, yeah, you're going to get some kind of recognition or reward here. This could have been a situation where maybe it was very touchy, it was intense, there was a lot of hit or miss, or not sure if this is actually going to go well or not, but we're going to give it our all and we're going to try. Some of you maybe walking on eggshells in regards to this situation, because you're like, one wrong move and this is all going to fall apart, but you actually do pull it off, okay? Now, for some of you, there could definitely be an admirer that you have. Since we have the back to us and we can't see the person's face, this could be a secret admirer. This could be somebody who's not openly admiring you, but they do notice you and they are really impressed with whatever it is that you're putting out there. This person might feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you, or they might be feeling like you're feeling a little touchy. Any quick moves and you're just gonna hop away, okay? So I do feel like somebody wants to approach you here, Gemini, and wants to tell you how how much they like you or how well you're doing at something. Maybe they just want to give you a little praise or something, make you feel good. But yeah, this person is not really letting themselves be known. So if you have a situation where maybe you are in the limelight a little bit, a lot of people do know you, this could be somebody that just kind of sits back. It's interesting because they're showing me that one guy. Oh man, now I have to find the card. Oh, yay! It was really quick this time. The one that sits back here and watches from afar and just is like, right? Everybody else is like, yay, clapping and all loud about their admiration, giving you your flowers and stuff. And this one just kind of sits back and just, that's always what I get. Just when this person comes out. So I don't know. I feel like somebody admires you and they almost want to tell you that. But for whatever reason, they're just sitting back and just looking at you, which is okay too. All right, what do we have here? Only the good stuff for Gemini gang. Only the good stuff. Only the good stuff for Gemini gang. What do we have? Oh, that's a month. We have February. Put the months over here. Aquarius, Pisces energy. It says news blows in and then feeling the freeze. So something that maybe was frozen is moving now. You know, maybe there was stagnation or maybe something literally you could not do anything with it. There was a waiting period. You had to wait. This could be like waiting for results or waiting for a verdict or waiting for paperwork to clear or something like that. Okay. But some kind of message or news is going to blow in about this situation. Doesn't mean it's happening in February. I know that's a little bit of a ways off. Doesn't mean it's happening in February. It's just, I don't know. I'm reading the cards, guys. You guys got to take it as it resonates. If February is an important month for you, like you do expect something to be happening in February, then that's just a confirmation for you. What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Only the good stuff. Only the good stuff. I'm also getting for some of you guys, like there could have been something with your reputation here. We have the cobweb coming out. Feeling the freeze. I don't know. There's something here where maybe somebody was icing you out or maybe a group was icing you out or maybe there have been some rumors or something like that and people were believing those rumors for whatever reason instead of coming to you. And this person or this group has had time to like think or some kind of truth has come out that shows that that was false. I feel like a name being cleared or an energy being cleared, like somebody's not thinking of you in a negative way anymore. And I feel like whatever this was, why they were thinking of you in this way was because of an outside energy. Like somebody had put something in their head, like, oh, you know, them Geminis, they're nothing but trouble, right? Or something like that. Or, you know, they only want your money or they only want this or, you know, they're manipulator, they're bossy, they're controlling. It's something like that. Like somebody had gotten a bad taste in their mouth because of something that somebody was just blowing smoke pretty much. You know, somebody was saying something that they shouldn't have said or whatever, giving an opinion that they shouldn't have given. These people or this person might not have even known you like that to even speak on your name like that, but they did. And for whatever reason, this other person believed it. I don't know why they would. Like, it's a little disrespectful, especially if you have a little bit of a history with this person. Like, this person should have believed you or they should have came to you because y'all did have that history, but they chose to believe somebody else. So maybe they already had insecurities. I don't know. But there's something here about that for somebody, like a name being cleared, okay? We do have the cobweb. It says, cloaked by the divine, a bubble of light, and protected from negative forces beyond your control, and spiritual warrior. The rat on the bottom of the deck, someone working against you behind your back, a fake love by Drake. Haters abound, and they want your cheese. So you could have some haters around you. You could have some jealous individuals. You could have people who don't want to see you succeed. They may act like they do, you know? They might act like they're on your team or on your side, but really they don't want to see you succeed for whatever reason. And I feel like you're actually being protected, you know? So if they're trying to manipulate situations, if they're trying to talk behind your back and get people to see you a certain way, it's not working. I feel like your name almost speaks for itself, or your work speaks for itself, your energy speaks for itself. Like you don't really even have to defend yourself here is really what I'm getting. You know, and we talked about this briefly in the Patreon reading at the very end. It was not a main part of the message like it is over here. But if somebody tried to send some kind of weird heebie-jeebie magic your way, like it's not working. And like I had told them over there, I feel sorry for people who believe in that stuff and actually, you know, waste their time and their energy trying to put negative energy on another person, like actively trying to do spell work on another person. I feel sorry for people like that, because you're wasting your life, you're wasting your time, and probably your purpose in your light, because you're so obsessed with somebody else. Like, that's not good, you know? So something only has power if you give it power, Gemini. So if you feel like somebody has messed with you and they can take your spiritual abilities, they can mess with your relationship, they can mess with your life, they can make you obsessed with things, like, that's an issue in your mind that you need to sort out, because your mind is the most powerful thing at any given time in your life. Okay? You are much more powerful in your own mind than anybody else with whatever magic they think that they're putting on you. I just need to say that, okay? I know, like, some of us spiritualists and stuff will, like, sometimes other spiritualists, not me, other spiritualists will say, you know, oh, they're trying to take your spiritual abilities and your gifts. Like, you can't. If you have a divine contract with spirit to share your gifts, to have psychic abilities, that can't be taken from you. Now, sometimes spirit will block your blessings or block your gifts because you need to learn or you need to go through a moment of transition or change, but it's not because somebody else has come in and put some kind of weird curse or heebie-jeebie on you. Like, I'm just saying. And maybe that's just my belief. I think about magic and witchcraft in a different way than a lot of other people do. I don't give it as much power as other people give it. I feel like it is based off of your mind. But I feel like somebody out there could really be just wasting their time or messing up their own life. Or if there is any kind of energy that they're sending out, it's coming right back to them because it's not able to hit you, or that's just not how your mind or your belief system is set up anyways, you know? So, yeah. I feel like you're protected if anybody is trying to do anything. But of course, not all of this is magic. I just felt like mentioning that. For some of you, this is real physical things. This is people talking about you, gossiping about you, trying to take something from you, trying to block your blessings, trying to get your job or make your boss hate you or something like that. For some of you, it's not happening because, again, your work speaks for itself. Your energy speaks for itself. Your presence, your light, it speaks for itself. And also your protection speaks for itself too, because I feel like there's some people out there that are sitting back watching you like, how the freak are you not being hit right now? How is this not affecting you? I feel like maybe they're not used to dealing with somebody who's as strong, mentally strong, spiritually strong as you are, Gemini. You know, you've been through a lot in your life. So it's kind of like you're very strong. Okay. I'm like, should we get any more tea leaves? I don't think I want to keep any more tea leaves out on the board because then we're going to be here all day. But I will pull some Moonology. I was feeling very drawn to pull some Moonology cards. So let's just see if there's any more hints that we can get about some of this. We have the hat. You'll be playing a different role. So some of you might be put into a leadership position or given some more responsibility, or you might get invited into an opportunity where you will be doing something different than you're doing now. Right? It does say North Node vibes on this card. That always makes me think of your destiny. So yeah, I feel like the good stuff here that's coming for you or that's happening is that you're going to be asked to step out of your comfort zone, and it's going to be really rewarding, you know? It's going to feel like, wow, I'm glad that I took that chance, or I'm glad that I took that risk, or I'm glad that I allowed myself to take the leap, you know? Because now I feel really good. And something that maybe you thought was going to be overwhelming, like you wouldn't be able to handle this would come in and make your life chaotic, or if this is like a leadership position, like I don't even know if I could handle that responsibility, or you know, there was a lack of self-belief here, and I do feel like you're really getting over that, and you're gonna allow yourself to jump into this, and it's gonna feel good, and it's gonna boost your confidence because you're gonna be like, oh wow, like, you know, I did really well with that. Like, I was nervous as hell, but like actually I did really well. Now we do have the funnel. It says congested. So if you guys have been having a head cold, your sinuses, your allergies been acting up, maybe if you have any congestion anywhere in your body, I feel like this is going to be cleared up. Okay. So if some of you, again, I know the allergies been kicking around here. I'm always sniffling or coughing. It's like, ugh. So maybe that's going to be clearing up. We have reevaluate the situation, feeling stuck, sticking through it, a period of frustration, and lessons to be learned. Only the good stuff, what I would say for this is that, yeah, things are clearing up. You're feeling less stuck. You're feeling good. You know? Like, some of you guys have processed something. It was a dark period there for a second. It was a cold, cold winter. You know, but we're feeling the warmth of healing. You know, we're feeling the warmth of joy and new beginnings in our life. So this period of frustration is ending, or it's over, Gemini. And you learned the lessons from this. or you're in the process of learning these lessons, and this is what you have to look forward to, because everybody's at different levels here for sure. Anything else before you put this deck away, Spirit? We have the V for victory. So shout out to my May Geminis, okay? Just because of the V. It says beating the odds in competition. Yeah, you're beating the odds when it comes to something, Gemini. Especially when it comes to something where somebody tried to set you up or put something against you or get people to not like you or mess with your numbers or your work or something. You know, maybe copying you. I think it was SZA that said, how you copy me, then compete with me. Yeah. It's like somebody might have been like low-key copying you and then trying to compete with you. It's like, how does that work? I don't know, man. These people are crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't understand how people's brains work sometimes. But yes, somebody could have been copying you and then trying to present that in a competition to compete with you. It's like, that looks like me, only uglier. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I'm just seeing like somebody in like a Gemini wig and they look crazy as hell, and it's like, no, but I am Gemini. And it's like, no, you're not. You're clearly not. I don't know. Somebody was trying to compete with you or do something better than you, but they were in like your element. Like, this is my element. How are you going to copy or compete with me in my element? You be in your element. Then maybe you'll be shining out there. Like, everybody has their own gift, their own purpose, their own light. So when people are too busy comparing themselves to you and really trying to like pull off of your energy and do what you do, they're denying their own greatness, because they're great in another area. They're great at something else, you know, but somebody's trying to be great at what you're great at, I feel like, is what I'm getting here. Okay. So yeah, you're just victorious. You're beating the odds. Bottom of the deck, we have money path. And this is bringing you to a lot of abundance, guys. It really is. We have the axe coming out with the dog. Yeah. Spirit cut something off in your life or protected you, like viciously, is almost the energy I'm getting. Protection from a powerful friend, and then behind the scenes interference is really highlighted here, but forces working against you. There could have been somebody who was talking major crap about you, and maybe somebody stuck up for you. Somebody was like, you know what, shut your mouth, okay? You don't even know Gemini like that, so why are you talking about them like that? You know, or they stood up for you. They were like, well, actually, Gemini do. So I don't know. There's something here with that. Like, somebody might be like, oh, Gemini is always late for work. Have you noticed that? How they're always showing up late, like trying to throw you under the bus. And then somebody was like, yeah, but Gemini always stays late too. They're late for work, but they always stay late. So they make up for it. Or Gemini always pulls the weight on the projects. Or Gemini always picks up everybody lunch or does this, or, you know, helps everybody out when we need them or something. It's like, you know, you're not perfect, no, but you do make up for things. We have an older man coming out. Dealings or relationship with an older man. And then we have the handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Some of y'all are going to meet an older gentleman, or you're an older gentleman that will be meeting somebody. But I do feel like there could be like new opportunities, new connections that are being brought into your life because you're feeling better, you're vibing high, and you're literally attracting this in like a moth to a flame. Okay? So yeah, somebody could be wanting to shoot their shot with you here, this older man. I don't know why I'm getting, sorry guys, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but I feel like somebody hasn't felt this way in a long time, and you're like arousing quote unquote things within them. Ew. That's for somebody. It doesn't all have to be sexual though, guys, or like that. It could just be somebody's just interested in you, or maybe, I don't know, they like your work, or they want to give you recognition. But I do feel like there's like a secret admirer here. Now it's interesting, we have a younger man out here. What? It's raining, man. For some of y'all, I don't know. For some of you guys, you got a lot of options. I don't know. We do have the not unsuccessful plans. I'm getting a couple messages. Some of you are not messing with a younger masculine anymore because this person just got a lot of issues, or they're all tied up with something else, like they're entangled with something else. They don't know what they want. They're not mature. I don't know. This person is either truly younger than you, like by age, or just in their energy. They could be younger than you. And yeah, you're just not here for it. You want the maturity, right? So now there could be an older gentleman that's entering the chat. And this person is not just older in age, they are also older in their disposition, in their stature, right? In their maturity. And this is some like a breath of fresh air for some of y'all, because I just feel like you're really used to dealing with this immature person, whoever this is, okay? Now, another message I got from my masculines in particular, I do feel like you're growing. you maybe once were stuck in this immature energy. I don't know. You know, maybe you were entangled in some things or all tied up or dealing with something, or you were just growing, trying to get through it, but you are actually maturing and you're turning into that older man energy. Like it's giving like emperor, even if you're not older in age, it's like you're maturing. And this is bringing a lot of good opportunities. And it's also helping you attract a higher caliber of partner or just people around you, like companions, you know? Because when you mature, it's like your group, your energy, your tribe, or your partner, they have to mature with you. If not, they're going to get left behind. You're not going to fall back for somebody else, you know? So because you're rising in your energy, you're attracting people who are elevated as well, all right? That's just what I'm getting. In the bottom of the deck, I don't know how that even happened. We have good news, the ear, a winning verdict, good news. Some of y'all, if you had some kind of court case or something going on with somebody that maybe was a younger masculine or just an immature person, you're going to be hearing really good news about that. All right, let's get some moonology out here. Let's just get a couple, okay? Couple for Gemini gang. Only the good stuff, Spirit. Only the good stuff for Gemini gang. Only the good stuff. Only the good stuff for Gemini. Oh, things are wanting to pop, but they're not popping. Only the good stuff for Gemini. What do we have here? We have adjustments are required. Okay, with meditate and contemplate on the bottom of the deck. That's the new moon in Pisces. This is the third quarter moon. The good stuff here is that things are adjusting. Things are not set in stone. We didn't get that card here, but that's the card I'm kind of feeling like something is not set in stone, and it's good news. You know, it's really good that something has not been like completely solidified yet, and we have the room to adjust. We can adjust something, you know? Because sometimes it's like things are very fixed and it's like there's no way we can really fix this or go around this or deal with this, but this is something where you are going to be able to navigate and kind of mold it and make something better for yourself. Okay, so something is adjusting here, and it's adjusting for the better. We do have meditate and contemplate on the bottom of the deck, and guys, I feel like there's been a lot of, you know, reflection over this, or there will be reflection over this adjustment. But whatever this adjustment is, it's doing y'all good. Like, it's nice. You know, we're like only halfway there. Like, there's still, some of the story still has to play out here. You know? Some of you guys might I don't know why I can't speak. Some of you guys might go get an adjustment done, like from a chiropractor or something, and it's going to do you good. Now, I know that's very controversial. Not everybody's into chiropractors. Me personally, chiropractor saved my life pretty much. You know, I was having really bad neck pain and ringing in my ear and all kinds of bad. I was bad, guys. Where it's a point where I couldn't even sleep. This was years ago. And I went to a chiropractor and he went, right? He did something. And it just, the next day I felt better and the ringing had decreased. And then within a week, the ringing was gone and I was sleeping better. Like whatever he did, I needed it. So I'm not one of those people that, you know, if there's good and bads to everything, right? Even like heart surgeons that are completely accredited can fuck things up. So yeah, it's about finding the right person. And some of you guys might find the right person who adjusts you, adjusts your body. Maybe there's a little massage or something, or some, I don't know, something here, okay? What else do we have here? Let's get one more, I think. One more for only the good stuff for Gemini gang. One more. Did something pop? I thought something did. No. One more, only the good stuff here. Only the good stuff. Okay, we have a fiery climax approaches. Okay, and then we have luck is on your side. That's the full moon in Aries, and then luck is on your side is the new moon in Sagittarius. So, yeah, there's going to be a cycle completion here that's going to be really exciting. All right, so if you've been waiting for like the end of something, or if like, you know, you've been trying to reach a goal, or you've been trying to maybe meet a resolution with somebody or within a situation, this is going to have its climax that it's meant to have, and you're going to be feeling really good about it. I'm also getting like a lot of excitement, a lot of action, a lot of power here with this. So there could be some exciting events that are going to be taking place. And with luck on your side, it feels like, yeah, things are going to be working out. It's interesting because we have the 4-leaf clover over here, which talks about luck. Now, I don't necessarily believe in luck, right? But I'm not going to argue with the cards either, you know? So I'm looking at this as like good fortune here. So things are going to work out in your favor. If there's been some kind of battle that you've been going through as well with somebody, like this is not over. There will be adjustments within this. You're going to be seen in a very high light. You're being protected. And whatever the outcome is of this, it might be a little exciting. It might be a little dramatic, but it is going to be positive for you. Okay, well, I'm curious. Let's get out the tarot. Let's start digging deep. This 4-leaf clover, a great good fortune. You win. You will get exactly what you go after. We have the Knight of Pentacles that popped out very ferociously. So it's almost like it's time to give, like, I'm hearing that song, bitch better have my money. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that song, but I feel like that's like almost like with respect, you to the universe or whatever, like with respect. You know, please have my money, right? I wouldn't say bitch have my money to the universe, but maybe like, please have my money. I feel like something that you've been owed is coming around to you guys. I feel that so strongly. That's with the feeling the freeze over here, the February energy. Yeah, it's like you've been deserving of something for a long time. You know? You should know me well enough. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my bluff. Pay me what you owe me, okay? I don't know, there's something here with that. Like maybe somebody does owe you something and you're like, time's up, right? Yeah, I feel like you're getting something that you're deserving of that you haven't gotten for a while. Like you've been owed this, which we did see, the preserved rose. Something being kept safe for you or something being preserved for you for when the time was right. Maybe you had to go through some stuff and Spirit, yeah, look, a tower. Maybe you had to go through some stuff and Spirit was like, I'm not going to give this to you now because you won't even fully really appreciate it, right? You'll be so in your head about other shit that you just won't even appreciate the blessing that's in front of you. We know, we've experienced that when good things come into our life and we're so stuck still on the bad things that have happened or we're going through it where it's like, okay, I don't even care really, which is a shame because it's a blessing, right? I feel like Spirit kept something for you. Like, I'm going to reveal this at just the right time. And then you're going to be in the proper energy to receive it. And you are really going to appreciate this. And it's going to feel like payback. It's going to feel like you've gotten something back for all the hard times or for everything that you went through or something. But for some of you guys, this is quite literally money. Like somebody owes you money. Okay? And they're going to come through with it. That's for some of you guys. I just feel opportunities or abundance being handed to you is what I'm getting. Yeah, we have sail away. Okay? I feel very strongly you're coming out of this dark period or this anxiety, up all night thinking. Excuse me. Maybe for some of you guys, you had lent somebody out money or paid too much into something or overshot something, like, you know. And maybe you were doing some work on your house and you were expecting to get a check. So you were like, okay, well, we can afford this. And then you didn't get that check and you're like, oh shit. It's like something's coming back around where it's making up for that. Okay. So if you've been stressing over bills or finances or anything, it's like, it's feeling better. 6 of Swords is taking us into a calmer place, a more serene place. Our mental space is a lot better. It's a lot clearer. We're sleeping better. You know, we're moving forward here. Again, we're in alignment, we're balanced. And so now we can open ourselves up to this good fortune, which I like it, okay? 6 of Swords also for me can be communication. So there could be some kind of communication coming in, maybe during the next full moon or something. What is this bow? It says you are highly thought of. Someone is admiring you from a distance and making a name for yourself. What is this bow? For all the good stuff, only the good stuff. Oh, hold on, what is this? We have the Ace of Pentacles and then we have the Wheel of Fortune that came out. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that there is an unexpected turn in your fate or turn in your fortune here. I feel like somebody has been paying attention to you. This could be your boss. This could be people at your work. This could be if you're in the limelight, people have noticed you. If you are very prevalent, in your community, people have noticed you. But whatever this is like somebody wants to offer you something. Oh, look who we have on the bottom of the deck. King of Cups. Yes, that is, again, we've already figured out what the King of Cups is. Is it us needing to emotionally mature and, balance our own emotions out? Of course. But this is also my card as a reader. This is my card for somebody who is admiring you, somebody who is watching you. They have maybe not necessarily approached you yet, but you are on this person's radar. And that makes sense because we have that. You are highly thought of. Somebody might want to come in and offer you something, and this might be even unexpected for them. Maybe they thought that this situation was done, or that there was nothing here, or that they weren't interested in you like that, or this wasn't the right opportunity for you, or whatever. Okay? But something has changed with this person, and I feel like they are feeling more open to you, especially in their heart space, even though this doesn't have to be regarding love. This could be anything, guys. And it does feel like this person wants to offer something to you. You are highly thought of by this person. This person finds you to be very skilled at whatever you do, very inviting, very open, very healing, healthy, grounded, talented, wise. I'm getting a lot of positive attributes here that this person thinks of you. This person might like how you do your hair too, just on some side shit. I don't know. There's something that you do with your hair that they really enjoy it when they see it like that. You don't do it every day or every time they see you, but when they do see you and it's in that style, they really enjoy it. I don't know. That's for somebody, okay? Maybe you did something to your hair recently or something. I'm just feeling like this Wheel of Fortune is almost like an unexpected change here. Because it kind of feels like this person might have been really resistant, or they just weren't sure if this was right. Yeah, there was definitely a level of resistance here with this person that's thinking very highly of you. Maybe they thought this was a lose-lose situation. We do have adjustments are required, so there could have been something here where they didn't see a way through, but now they are. Maybe they're seeing that it was them that was holding themselves back the whole time and not necessarily you. This person definitely had to make a choice, though, with the Chariot, right? This way, that way. The Chariot is talking about moving forward. It's progressing. It's being successful in whatever endeavor that you're setting out to be successful in. But the Chariot also talks about you having to be balanced, because if you're not balanced, you're not going to move forward properly or at all. So this person needed to get some kind of balance within themselves. And then, now that they have, or when they do, if this is predictive for you, it feels like, they want to offer you something with that Ace of Pentacles. And it is something solid. It's small, right? It's something to build off of. But it is solid with that Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles also talks about wish fulfillment, guys. Oh, Lord, I threw cards. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to go fishing. We have the Death card that came out with the Ten of Cups. Now, the Scorpio energy. The Fool is Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini energy for me. I feel like maybe this person... There could have had to be an ending somewhere in their life for them to take this opportunity. This could have also been them seeing how they maybe ended something like prematurely, or they feel like I cut off my happiness. Like, what did I do here? I don't know, That could have just been an accident that them cards came out. But it just feels like somebody is realizing that you're worthy of something, or that you're the right person for the job, and they want to offer you something. Yeah, we have the Star coming out with the Lovers, Gemini, Aquarius energy, like I just said, with the Fool. As somebody making a divine choice to heal something or step towards you, or they feel like the stars are aligned for this. This is also, again, another notion of wish fulfillment. I feel like you are somebody's wish fulfillment, Gemini. Like, you are. I don't know. Somebody do want you. I'm picking that up very strongly. Lovers came back out. Fool is back on the bottom of the deck. Y'all heard all that shuffling I just did. Okay? So this is possibly a divine soulmate entering the picture here on the same page with you, but more importantly, themselves. Because it doesn't matter if they're on the same page with you if they're not with themselves at the end of the day, right? Because if somebody's fighting themselves the whole time, you're not going to make any progress in your connection. So I feel like somebody's ready is the energy I'm getting. For others of you, this is just somebody who feels like you would be a perfect match for them, or you'd be great for this opportunity. So y'all got to take it as it resonates. Let's move on. What is this cobweb here? Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Only the good stuff for Gemini. What is this out here? We have the Hermit. That's the card of Spirit. Yes, Lord. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. That makes a lot of sense to me, guys, right? Spirit is protecting you from fake people, you know, or thieves, or sneaky people, liars, manipulators, you know, people that are trying to come in and take something. Again, I'm getting like a lot of copying energy. Like somebody is definitely trying to copy you, trying to take your information, your knowledge, your pizzazz. And they're trying to sneak off with it. There's something here about this cat too, because the cats represent the ancestors in these decks for me. It's something about their ancestors being like hoping Spirit doesn't notice this, but Spirit notices everything and all, right? Spirit knows all. Spirit is what? Omnipresent. It's everywhere and everything at once. So you can't do something being like, oh, I hope Spirit didn't see that. Like, of course Spirit saw it, bruh. Of course. It's a little owl up in the tree watching, ever watching, right? So there's something here where somebody's ancestors know that they might get some karma for this. Like, damn, bruh. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. I know, like, damn, we might get some karma for this. Because this person did this. And I was hoping the Spirit didn't see, but Spirit's like, I always see. Right? I don't just have eyes. I am the eyes. Right? It's like one of those type of energies. Yeah, I just feel like you're heavily protected, and some of you guys have went into isolation, or you just naturally are the type to isolate. You know, you're not always out there and about, although it is nice sometimes, guys. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I went and hung out with my sister at her house, and she had some friends over, and it was actually a really nice time, just laughing, listening to music, playing cards, you know, like not partying, because I'm definitely not a partier, but like low-key kind of partying, just letting loose a little bit. It was actually fun. I was like, damn, maybe I should leave the house more than just twice a year. You know, like maybe I should leave the house more than just once every month, you know? But yeah, no, there could be something here where you're protected, okay, is what I'm getting. And maybe you do isolate a little bit because of that. Because you know that sometimes you attract more danger than good things, or like more people who are on fuck shit than good people. Like you seem to attract that. But Spirit's like, nah, I got you. You're protected. We saw that. We definitely saw it. That's just what I'm getting for that. Yeah, somebody, ooh, Lord. Somebody could be facing a tower. I feel like somebody was trying to put a tower into your life. Like they were trying to make you feel bad about yourself. And this isn't like, you know, a conflict where it's like, okay, we're saying our truth here. I mean like somebody going out of their way to really try to hurt you, try to make you feel bad, try to disrupt your energy, try to take away opportunities. You know? Like really vindictive nastiness is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person is suffering through some kind of tower right now. The tower they tried to put on your life. You're over here doing very well. Your foundation is solid. Your tower's not crumbling. And I feel like somebody else's is now, you know? And this isn't typically something that I would see as good news or good stuff, because I don't like to see people suffer. But the way Spirit's giving it to me is that this person really tried it. And sometimes, like, you know, people have to learn their lesson. It's not like you're making this person's tower crumble. This is their own actions coming back to them. So I feel like you're celebrating, or life is good for you, Gemini. You know? And you do have the support of Spirit in your life. Somebody else doesn't, or they're just going through a tower right now. Somebody's definitely going through some kind of karma. Heavy Scorpio energy with that tower too, if I didn't mention it. Heavy Virgo with the Hermit. Yeah, somebody is trapped in the hell of their own making. Damn, Gemini. I don't know what these people try to do to you. Spirit's saying like everything that they're going through right now is what they tried to do. They tried to make you feel isolated, now they're isolated. They tried to make you feel not good enough, now they're not good enough. They tried to act like you didn't mean shit, now they really don't feel like shit. Tried to take opportunities away from you, they're not getting any opportunities. You know? Tried to maybe like take your person or cheat with your person or something like that. Now they're getting cheated on, or they're getting left in the dust. You know? It's like whatever they tried to do or put onto you is coming back to them. And I feel like you're just expanding. I'm getting a lot of expansive cards for you. I feel like this person is trying to expand past this energy too, whoever this is, but they're going to have to go through it just like they tried to make you go through it or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting though. Let's move on. What is this? Adjustments are required for the good stuff for Gemini gang. Adjustments are required. What is this talking about? Oh, okay. We have the Emperor. Oh, wow, with the Empress and the Lovers popping out. Well, damn. For some reason, I'm getting Spirit coming in and going, no, that's not the right one. And then putting the right one there. So, some of you guys, I'm getting a couple messages. So please take it as it resonates in your heart space, okay? Some of you thought somebody was your counterpart. Maybe you thought somebody was your Emperor or your Empress, okay? Because you never felt nothing like this before, right? But they showed something to you or they did something to you that you were like, nah, my counterpart wouldn't do that to me. You know, they wouldn't waste my time. They wouldn't play me. They wouldn't ignore me. They wouldn't choose other people over me. They wouldn't listen to rumors or even spread rumors about me or make me feel bad about myself. Like, my counterpart wouldn't do that. Okay? Spirit's like, I agree. Actually, right? So I got somebody else here for you. There's somebody that's more suited. That is definitely for some of you. Like, this adjustment here is somebody being brought in that's actually on your level, that's actually at your pace, that matches your vibration. Now, another message I'm getting is that somebody has adjusted within their energy, okay? You would know this if you've been feeling this. If you feel like, no, Jessica, that is my person. They're just a little immature and they need to get to where I'm at, but I believe in them, right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And I'm willing to forgive because I love this person unconditionally. Okay? If that's you, then yes, there's been an adjustment in this person's energy. And I feel like, yeah, they might come to you matching your vibe. Or maybe y'all both had to adjust. Maybe both of you guys weren't in this Empress energy and you still had some things to learn. You were a little immature. Both of you are meeting each other on a mature playing field here. And this is the adjustment that's taken place. I feel like there is a union that's happening for somebody, okay? So whoever that's for, congratulations. Because I do feel like, yes, you're going to be meeting somebody at your level, or you're getting somebody who's coming in balanced, healed, yes, healthy. Look, 2 of Cups. There you go. Some of y'all, this is really your energy. You have just matured in your energy and you are more balanced within yourself. We saw that Lovers, that's Gemini energy, and then the 2 of Cups. And y'all know 2 of Cups, Lovers, for me, those cards can talk about being on the same page with yourself too. It doesn't always have to talk about somebody else. But I do feel for some of you, this is talking about somebody else. Heavy Aries, heavy Sagittarius energy, okay? And then any of the other signs we've mentioned, we've seen Scorpio, we've seen Virgo, we've seen Gemini, we've seen Aquarius a lot. We do obviously have Aquarius, Pisces out here for February. Yeah. Somebody maybe had to go through it, or they were just not in a good space when you last dealt with them or knew them or whatever. This person's coming in changed. I feel like you're almost like to the point of where it's like, you're not like the same person anymore, but in a good way, you know? Like, you feel different, you feel elevated, you feel like you've been through some stuff and you've grown because of it. So yeah, I feel like somebody's moderated themselves and they might be wanting to do, you know, I don't know, offer you a commitment, start off on a solid new path. We did see something like that up here, you know? Not what I was expecting, but that's what we got. I feel like somebody might have been living under a lot of illusions here. King of Cups, the Moon, Pisces energy, Cancerian energy. This person could have been just living under some kind of illusion. Maybe they were really stuck in their past and so they couldn't really see their future or their present clearly. Maybe this person had other people in their ear telling them all kinds of stuff. Or maybe they just needed to emotionally mature. I don't know. Shit. But whatever it is, this person is coming in mature, or this is just a mature individual coming in. It does not have to be, and I repeat, it does not have to be somebody from your past at all, okay? Lovers coming back out. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there was this energy of feeling like you weren't really given what you deserve in the past. You know? There's some judgment. If somebody did do you wrong, though, for real, though, I'm just going to be honest. You know, this is your reading. It doesn't have to resonate. It doesn't even have to be your reading. Maybe this doesn't resonate, guys, okay? But if somebody comes back in that did you wrong, it's like they really got some kind of judgment over that, but also they put the judgment on themselves. Like somebody is really reflecting on their past actions. Because I feel like somebody did not show up in the way that they wanted to. Like they did not represent themselves in the way that they wanted to you. This could have been somebody who fell off, in and out, hot and cold, distance themselves, keeping their options open, flirting with people in front of you, making everything but you a priority. You know, it's like this person is like, damn, bro, why did I show up like that? That was just giving total fuck boy, fuck girl energy. Like, why? Why? You know, and it's like, because you're a dumbass, but you're not anymore. That's called growth, guys. Damn. You know, like somebody's growing up. What is this? Let's move on. What is this fiery climax that approaches? We have the Eight of Wands. Well, this is definitely for some of you guys talking about communication here. Eight of Wands is a communication card, as are the pages. So there could definitely be some messages coming in that it's like, wow, you know, it brings us to maybe where we need to be. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, Five of Wands in reverse. Maybe this is taking you out of a place of lack. But yeah, this could definitely be like communication or a message that comes in that just brings you clarity or like sets something off, right? Excitement, action. Or again, this, if you're waiting for the wrap up of something, maybe a really rough battle you've been having, or a verdict in court, or, you know, deliberation on something, or a waiting period. It's like finally this communication comes in. And with this communication, we have a lot of fire energy. Of course, this is the full moon in Aries, so that makes sense. But fire energy is making me think action, movement, progression, excitement, you know? Page of Wands talks about inspired action, somebody taking inspired action through communication. So, yeah, somebody or a message is just coming through. Give me more about this fire climax that's approaching here. Only the good stuff for Gemini gang. This reading is different than Patreon's. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like there's little things here and there that are similar, but actually this is a different reading, so I'm happy that I did it. We have the Five of Cups here. Yeah, I'm hearing that song, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. I'm sorry, y'all. Ain't no sunshine when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Every time she goes away. Right? And I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I am the way I am. Anyways, Five of Cups though. Yeah, somebody just was sad. I don't know, guys. This don't feel like your energy. Like, so it's kind of like, bro, we moved on from this. That's like classic Gemini. Like, it's important when I'm going through it, right? But when I'm done with it, it's like, can we just be happy now? Like, you know, that's why I'm one of those type of people in relationships. Like, I don't dwell on shit. Like, I'll get upset and I'll say what I need to say. And then if I'm done, I'm done. And if I'm not, I'm not. You'll know if I'm still around. I'm sorry. But basically, I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to bring it up over and over and over again moving forward in the future. Like, if I'm done, I'm done. If I forgave you, I forgave you. Can we just be happy now? Can we just enjoy our life? Can we just enjoy our relationship? Do we have to keep fucking talking about the same thing? I don't know. Like, if there's progress being made, like if somebody's really changing and somebody's taking the steps that you brought up the issue, right? You brought up the issue. They're doing their best to move forward and rectify that. Okay, then what is there to be upset about? What is there to be mad about? You literally got what you want. Can we move on? I can't stand when somebody wants to dwell on something. Like, well, remember when you forgot to take the trash out 2 years ago? And it's like, I thought you forgave me for that. Can we get over it? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just harsh. Maybe I'm just the Queen of Swords, and that's just that. But it's like, once I'm done, I'm done. Can we sail away? Can we? Somebody here is, I feel like, hopefully letting go of their sadness. I feel like that's what this is. Like, somebody is moving on. They're letting go of the pain. They're letting go of the hurt, the upset, the disappointment. This person maybe realizes that they care about you. I don't know. Some of you guys, maybe this is just an energy of a person that is like that. They're like a wet blanket. Like, bruh, you know? Like, you brought up the problem to me, and I am literally doing my best. I'm changing my behavior. I'm changing my speech. I'm doing my best to make things better for you, and it's still not better. Maybe you're just a sad bitch. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're just sad. Maybe it doesn't have nothing to do with me, right? This isn't my problem. I feel like somebody might be discovering that. That could be the good news here, guys, that you're discovering that something's not your problem. It's actually not your problem. It's their problem, you know? No, y'all. Anyways. Whew. let's move on. Let's get some advice and additional messages here for Gemini gang. Advice and additional messages for this only the good stuff reading. Yes, y'all. Literally the tangent / meltdown that I just had over this, that is this card right here. God of conflict resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Yes. Like, if you have done everything you can do in this situation, Gemini, to change your behavior, change how you're talking, or whatever, because I don't feel like this is you that's nagging somebody else. I feel like it's like maybe you were being, not even nagging, but like somebody just bringing up, hey, I don't like when this happens, or I'm feeling a little unsure or worried about this. And you're like, okay, bet. I'm going to do what I can do to make things better for you, right? And better for us overall. But they still don't get it. They still want to like find something. It's like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm really good on that, you know? And if there is any kind of battle that you're going through at work or in court or anything like that, again, it's like, yeah, we're moving forward, you know? Like, this is working out really well for you. And if people have to be upset or sad over it, or just sad, they'll find something else to be sad about, Gemini. They really will. Because this is somebody who just cannot be happy. There maybe somebody around you just isn't used to happiness or can't find the joy in life or the little things. And maybe that's something that you brought into their life. Like, you're a joyful person, you know? But it's like, I can't carry the joy for both of us. I'm done with this reading. I'm so done with this reading. I can't carry the joy for both of us though, right? Like, you got to be happy too, and we can be happy together. There's something like that. You're just being encouraged to walk away from people who are energy vampires, draining you, cannot look on the bright side, cannot be positive, cannot move on from conflict. Like, they stay stuck. One thing happens and that is it. Like, I'm gonna be mad about this for the rest of my life. Like, no, it's okay to be mad in the moment and do what you gotta do, but then we move on. This person can't. So maybe this is like, either, no, I'm good. Okay, that's just what I'm getting here. We have the goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. And that came out with the angel of emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. Some of you guys, the good stuff here is that you are about to tell it like it is. Like, you're about to speak your truth. Some of you be like, well, you know what, Gemma? I just really want to know. Like, and don't hold back. Just be honest. How do you feel about this? And you're like, well, right? Like, let me, crack's neck, let me tell you how I feel about this, because I've been holding in for a long time. So maybe some of you guys are about to really let yourself shine. You're about to stand up for yourself. You're about to speak your truth. You're about to let the real you emerge. No more hiding myself to make other people, or dimming my light, to make other people feel comfortable. Like, I'm going to show up in my full power. And if my full power is too much for you, well, maybe you need to find people who are less. Go be with people who are on your wavelength. Less. People who do dim themselves. People who will do anything to try to fit in. Right? To be liked and loved by everybody. They'll do anything for it, because that's not your energy, Gemini. You're going to be who you're going to be, and that's it. Period, right? And if people have a problem with it, oh well, I don't know what to tell them. Actually, I do. I just told them they can go be with people who are less. Go get in where you fit in. Everybody's got to. We have the goddess of the earth here. It says an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. One more for Gemini gang. This, like, low key, that's so funny, because this reading actually did kind of end on a fiery climax. Like, a lot of passion and energy at the end, and that's what this card is talking about. So I don't know, I just noticed that. We have God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflections, and reflections can reflect back to you things that you don't want or things that you do want. And that's the thing. I feel like you're meeting a lot of like-minded people now that are really reflecting back those positive qualities. You could have been meeting people who were reflecting back the things that you didn't want, or maybe the subconscious stuff that you weren't even aware that you were holding on to. I was just like this. I was talking about this with Patreon, not this exact situation, but like our subconscious, our conscious, and our super conscious, as my instructor is calling it. Because right now I'm learning about that with this new course that I'm taking. And, our subconscious is basically the sub, right? It's beneath, it's what's buried. And we don't always know that that's actually what's running us. That's what's fueling us, what we're operating from. Because we think we're only operating out of our conscious energy. Like what I'm doing right now, this is my conscious energy. But the subconscious is actually fueling this. And so when you heal yourself and when you look at the things inside, the trauma and the, hurt and the letdowns and the fear and all of that, you actually heal your subconscious and give yourself a healthier conscious, a healthier outlook, which then of course translates with your superconscious, which is what she calls the intuition. So there could be something like that where you're healing your subconscious energy, which is making your conscious experience be more, pleasurable. And because of that, you're inviting a lot of energy that's reflecting that back to you. I like it. All right, almost called you Patreon. Sorry, y'all. All right, YouTube. Okay, Gemini. This has been your reading. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Bye.